Subscribe Celebrity News US and press the bell icon for more daily updates. Knight, she was an American R&B and soul singer. Launching her professional career in the mid-1960s, Knight was perhaps best known for a 1971 hit single, Mr. Big Stuff, released by Stax Records. She was born in New Orleans, Louisiana. After graduating from high school, she began singing at Laura's Place, her cousin's bar, and caught the attention of many different bands who were willing to accompany her. In 1965, she recorded a demo of a cover version of Jackie Wilson's song Stop Tugging Me Around. Knight recorded for singles, making a name for herself locally, but was not able to attract any national attention. Knight died on November 22, 2023 by natural causes at the age of 80 years old. Charles Peters, he was an American journalist, editor and author. He was the founder and editor-in-chief of the Washington Monthly magazine and the author of We Do Our Part, Toward a Fairer and More Equal America. Charles Gibbon Peters Jr. was born in December 1926 in Charleston, West Virginia. In 1946, he went to New York City to enter Columbia College. After receiving his BA in 1949, he entered graduate school at Columbia and received his MA. Writing in the New York Times, Jonathan Martin called the book well-timed. During the summers from 1946 through 1954, he performed various backstage roles at summer theaters. He had his own repertory company in Charleston, West Virginia. In 1957, Peters married Elizabeth Habel, a former ballet dancer. After several years of poor health due to heart failure, Peters died at his home in Washington, D.C. on November 23, 2023 at the age of 96 years old. Absolute Andy, he was a German professional wrestler. He was best known for his work with West Side Extreme Wrestling. In WXW, he was a Grand Slam champion, having been a two-time Unified World Wrestling champion, a one-time Shotgun champion, a five-time World Tag Team champion and the 2018 winner of the 16-karat gold. He had appeared for the promotion since the mid-2000s and referred to himself as the veteran. He entered wrestling in 2003. He began wrestling for West Side Extreme Wrestling under a ring name Absolute Andy in 2006, having also made an appearance under a different ring name the previous year. He was born 22nd of September 1983. According to his Instagram account, he had also worked as a motivational speaker. He died on 23rd of November 2023 after battling with an undisclosed illness at the age of 40 years old. Aldo Lado, he was an Italian film director and television director, screenwriter and author. He was known internationally for his contributions to the giallo genre during the 1970s through his films Short Night of Glass Dolls 1971 and Who Saw Her Die 1972. Several of his films are considered cult classics. He came up through the film industry as an assistant director, notably to Bernardo Bertolucci on The Conformist 1970. After writing the story for the 1971 giallo The Designated Victim, he made his directorial debut later that year with Short Night of Glass Dolls. He was born 5th of December 1934. Lado died on the morning of 25th of November 2023 at his home in Rome after a brief illness at the age of 88 years. Geordie Walker, he was an English rock musician, best known as the guitarist of post-punk group Killing Joke. His unorthodox style of electric guitar playing was widely acclaimed. Walker had also been a member of industrial music supergroups Murder Inc. and The Damage Manual. In the mid-1990s, Walker lived in Royal Oak, Michigan, a suburb of Detroit with his wife Jeannie Crowley and his son Atticus. He later resided in Prague, where he cooperated with the Studio Force Records, recording another artist's music. He was born on 18th of December 1958. Walker died in Prague on 26th of November 2023, 2 days after suffering a stroke at the age of 64 years old. Elliot Silverstein, he was an American film and television director. He directed the Academy Award-winning Western comedy Cat Blue and other films including The Happening, A Man Called Horse, Nightmare, Honeymoon, and The Car. His television work includes 4 episodes of The Twilight Zone. Elliot Silverstein was the director of 6 feature films in the mid-20th century. Other work included directing for the television shows The Nurses, Picket Fences, and Tales from the Crypt. In 1965, at the 15th Berlin International Film Festival, he won the Youth Film Award. He was also nominated for the Golden Berlin Bear. He was born August 3, 1927. He died on November 24, 2023 at the age of 96 years. Cause of this noun. Brian Carden, he was a British pop, rock and jazz rock guitarist. He was born on 19th of August 1945. He was a brother-in-law of English singer and actress Julie Driscoll. He died on 26th of November 2023 at the age of 78. No cause of death was given.